Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of Banjo-Kazooie. And in the last episode, we finished off Bubblegroup Swamp, became a crocodilian, and faced off with Vile the Crocodile. We met Cheeto, and we've got a cheat code to input at the sandcastle in Treasure Trove Cove. I forgot the name for a second. But before we do, we've gone through another note door, and we've got this massive vase, but we can't get into it. So we're going to have to figure out what we need to do here. Got some sarcophagi here. We just got a token behind it. That was the wrong one. Way to bash it! Didn't do it right. Alright, that's not what we do. Maybe we can bash through this wall then, maybe. Hey! There we are. That wasn't built very sturdily, was it? It's dark in here. Smack you out of the way. You take 2 hits, my guy. You're a bit of a beefy guy. Don't need the health, we'll leave that for now, but we do have a shock switch here. Don't use the shock jump. Instead, it makes it appear. Granty's plan is rather cunning. When I'm Fing, guys will come running. Granty wants to get laid. Oh, well, that's moving pretty fast. There's another ball that we can smash, but we'll deal with that in a moment. Ha-ha! Ground ourselves through the thing. Down the hat, and we pull out a prize. Out the belly button, and yeah, somehow by going through the door over this way, we loop all the way above this room, even though we technically don't. Does it make sense? I mean, it's all carved out, you'd think it would, but at the same time, if we try to jump through that and, you know, that wasn't opened up, we wouldn't have been able to grab that jiggy. So the switch that we hit in Bubblegroup Swamp, we wouldn't have been able to get that. But now we're back here, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Except for the fact that we got to hear this panel scraping the floor constantly. But we can catch a ride. Now this definitely is when you would say, yep. Yeah, you don't need to use the barge. Any attack will actually work. We got some wellies. What do we need these for? Do we need eggs? I mean, we're going to type in our blue eggs code soon. What do we do with the wellies? Well, if we turn our camera around here and just make our way across the room. Is it this way we need to go? No, it's not that way. Okay, which way is it? Oh, it might be the, hang on a second. I'm getting myself turned around. This is the way to continue, right? Yeah, that's where I want to go. But there is a level around here. I'm just being really stupid because it's up those stairs. I got myself turned around. Just talon trot, it's a lot faster. We're going to be doing that in a minute anyway. This is why you need the wellies. So I basically checked every direction other than the direction I needed to go in. That's just general me. But yeah, this is what we need this for. Okay, we can make it with a single jump. Yeah, we got liquid sand. Kind of like what it is in Donkey Kong 64. There's a door here. Music's changed, so this is probably a level, but we can't get in there right now. However, that's not the reason why I came here for. We have more Bruntilda tips. Auntie's best friend at the witch's school was the awful Sweaty Betty. Ew. Must work out. When relaxing, she usually reads Warty Girls Weekly magazine. I mean, fair enough. While slipping a glass of her favourite smoothie, Elephant Sweat. Ew. Okay. Trying to have some form of culture there? Uh-oh, she heard us. Your favourite buddy, you've brung, useless like a pile of dung. Well, that's just plain rude, considering that Kazooie was the only reason why I was able to cross the liquid sand. But yeah, that's all that we can do in this segment for now, so let's move on. And there's actually something I want to bring up while we're in this room. There's a slope just over here that allows us to climb upwards. I'm going to show a little clip as well, because I edited it, but I'm actually also going to link the video to something that happened on Blue Hedgehog Man 17's blind playthrough of this on on emulator on the N64 version. For some reason, he went slow-mo. Like, Banjo-Kazooie were moving like they were in the Matrix, but their actual movement speed was the same. But it caused a bunch of issues going further in, like with swimming. His swimming speed was slowed, but the rate of oxygen being lost wasn't. So he barely made it, and it was like super strange. We don't know what caused it. And when he reset the game, like save and quit, try and go to the top screen, see if like triggering like a full reset of the game, not turning off or shutting down the game would fix it. No, it even messed up the demos during like the attraction mode that when Banjo-Kazooie are moving around with the title screen. It was very bizarre, and that was live as well, so and that was also very bizarre. I've never actually seen that either animation. But yeah, just wanted to make mention of that, because probably not going to bring it up otherwise. Nope, I know what button it is. Oh, okay. Yeah, we bounce off of this if we try to pound it. But what we need to do is poop on it. Apparently that's enough to break it, but not our sharp beak. Oh, really? At the very end of my roll? Bastard. There we go. That was at the very end of the pecking order, my boy. But yeah, so we are at this stage. Okay, that's not an entryway. Wow, I'm beginning to think I really do need to turn up the gamma when I'm recording, because this is getting silly. But we have a pot here. And that connects to that pot at the beginning of the entire layer. That's it, you've created a shortcut. Hop in and see. And that's why I've been wanting to push on just a little bit. Reason being is because that now I've pushed on and got that warp, it's easier to get back to this point instead of running through the entirety of, well, the lair. Which cuts out a lot of backtracking. Because we're going to have to come obviously back to this point to make more progress. But there is something that we missed, and we need to go back to Treasure Trove Cove anyway. So now that we are back here, Town Drop because it's faster. So we're going to be spending a bit of time in Gwenty's Lair, a little bit more than usual. Did not see you there, blindsided. I didn't even get a chance to attack. I was mashing Y. I would have at least went with the bear claws, but they're absolutely useless. That's probably why he got me. We never used this panel once we unlocked the ability in Treasure Trove Cove. So why don't we do that? We missed a level! Clanker's Cavern. Remember that little sewer area in the lair? We need to go back there. So, press one of the triggers, or Z button. Put all the pieces in. Now, the camera was quite zoomed out there. Showing us the area seemed pretty simple. It even showed us the little beehive. Thing is, there is a collectible there that I missed myself. I must have been blind, and I missed that. Which is what I was actually getting my count confused in Bubblegoo Swamp. Hey Banjo, you're looking glum. Must be hard being so dumb. Okay, I didn't fall. Don't do that, please. Slippy boy. Alright, there we are. Now we got 15. So now I shouldn't mess up my count, because there are 5 in Clanker's Cavern. I know this. It's a small level, and we should have probably done this before Bubblegoo Swamp. But this is my route, and I just saw another one right above us. Just one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. So we'll come back and do that in a bit. You didn't splash around enough to find the new move in there, did you? Nope, because we're going to be coming back to that later. I wanted to talk about that right now just to fix up my count, but we still need to head over to Treasure Trove Cove. In fact, I should have went down here first before going into the level, but I was basically just acknowledging that that level is there. But unlike Treasure Trove Cove, which you would think is your first true water level, you're not really in the water that much. In fact, you're actively trying to avoid it. Clanker's Cavern's the true first water level, and that's why I left it after Bubblegoo Swamp. We're dealing with water and ways to avoid it. Now we have no choice to avoid it. But for now, we're back here. So, what we need to do is make our way back to that bucket. Actually, oh, rude. You know what? Give me 2 health. I actually need them. So, every time I make a new revisit to this place in order to type in another code, I'm going to cut out the travel. But basically, showing it all basically uncut, so you know exactly what you need to do, and you basically just repeat what you do. So I'm just going to backflip my way up here, because I'm not too sure if you can actually make the jump on the other side there. Find the ledge, drop down. He wants us to poop. So we'll do a backflip of epic proportions, pound the ground, and poop in celebration. There we are. Leaky patched up. And the water drains. Wait, it's over this way. There we go. Everywhere is bigger on the inside. Right, so first of all, before we do anything, I'm going to kill this guy who takes 2 hits. There we go. And we'll leave that for now. So all we need to type in is blue eggs. Now, here's the thing when you're typing in cheat codes. Obviously, I made mention of one when we went to go get the egg in this very level because Stop and Swap was already active and I wasn't aware of it because I have both Banjo-Tooie and Nuts and Bolts saved there, or just installed. To type in blue eggs or any cheat code, when you pound, they flash momentarily and do a little ding. That means that you are typing incorrectly, but they don't stay highlighted. So you just got to remember where you are and just type it all in. So I need an L. A U. I will also be cutting this out for future stuff. So that's blue. Actually, I think I can use the same one. Yeah, you can. You can use the same one. So that saves time on typing things in. Blue eggies! There we are. 200 eggs are now yours. Now 200 is the max. That lousy cheat for extra eggs won't help bear and chicken legs. Rude. So with that, we now have ammunition. 200 eggs. Considering I was always running quite low and I was barely getting over 50, because we can actually hold up to a maximum of 100, kind of thankful, considering that you can't really aim very well with the eggs. So I'm going to cut back until we actually get into Clanker's Cavern, because that is our next target. We had a little sneak peek, and now it's time to face the music. Alright, so now we know where we're at. Just the one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. Thank you, Bottles. Right, how do I get this one early? Can I do this? No, that is not going to happen. We're going to have to just jump out. Now, the water is not infested with piranhas, and it's not infested with sharks. We don't really have anything to worry about, it's just very dirty water. Considering it's called Clanker's Cavern, clank, machinery, pipes, probably a sewage area or waste disposal. Not exactly pleasant, considering that, that in itself is foreboding. I had to use the right stick. Nothing at the moment, but there is a little pipe here that we can climb. Hop up here. Got some notes. And watch out for these great enemies. Just peck them as you're going by, and they cannot do anything about it. And then it's just a nice little health spot. Got more gold feathers. We don't exactly have anything to do with those at the moment. Got the token, and we can still make our way around, so we will do just that. More notes, more pipes to climb over. If you hug the wall, you basically won't fall off. Thankfully, they're flush against the wall. I couldn't remember if I had max health. Well, I definitely don't now, and oh my god, really? Let me get back over there. Actually, let me not cut. Looks like I can go the other way. It might be quicker. Well, I'll take your health, bastard. Problem is, with the camera against the wall, I couldn't see the grate. I see you, Jinjo, hiding behind the beehive. I missed literally one note, and that's what got me. Get the fet. Oh, I don't need it. Can I make that? Probably. But yes, this is our water level. You saw that we have something to dive into over there. That is a scary prospect. This is only the beginning section, and there's not a lot to do here. You ready for some nightmare fuel? Well, not only that the fact you're going to be underwater, so you're going to have to watch your oxygen, so you don't want to be underwater for too long. I'm pretty sure I got everything in the water here, if not, we know where to come back to. Oh god, I missed a note, that's not great. Let me just restart my oxygen here. Alright, so if you do dash forward with the Y button, well, or basically with Kazooie, if you go for Banjo's swimming motion, you actually hit the brakes. Now, you ready for some nightmare fuel? What the heck is this? I am Clanker, witch garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air. Talk to us as we're drowning. Freaking scary thing imaginable. Please do not open your mouth. The runaway guys used that as a thumbnail, and that is freaky deaky. Like freaking Doja Cat, but not in a good way. And I can't get this bloody note. Ah. Pain. I can't turn the camera behind me either. Please don't open your mouth. Be nice. He's not so scary when his mouth is shut, I will admit. But man, he's basically a live mechanical thing. And I assume that he is actually alive and just coated in a mechanical shell, because what the heck's that red stuff? He's either rusting or that is like a missing panel and he's bleeding. Rude. Okay, I attacked and he wasn't there. I'm going to die. This isn't going well. Get out of the water. There you go. Got him. I would like some more health. We've got a few bits of debris lying around that we can use to have a bit of footing and get out of the bloody water. But this is basically the level. This whole little section. You got a couple of split-off points, but they are only for like teeny-weeny little rooms. This is the main level. I forget. They do a lot of damage. Get out of the water, but I don't want to go too far. One more hit and I'm dead. I need to get to that beehive. Oh, it's in front of a bloody grating, of course it is. I've got to be a bit more careful. Basically, if you approach, just do a rat-a-tat-rat-pass on your approach, and you should be good. I'm just not doing that because I'm an idiot. Okay, I wasn't too sure if I was going to hit him there. He made the noise, but didn't come out. Like that. Right, that'll do. Right, so really the first thing that we want to do before grabbing anything is dealing with all the underwater stuff, because that's the scary part. So I'm going to head back over this way, because you can actually see that there's a bunch of notes. We're going to have to basically pull like a Bowser sub and raise the sub to get on top to grab the stuff. But unlike in that level, you have to get rid of the sub in order to make other things spawn. We need the sub up, so... And I'm not talking about the subway or the subscribe button. But I'm going in here because there's a token right here. I want to go grab. There we are. Oh, we don't need 3 left in this level already to grab. So we're doing pretty good on that. Every time you go through, don't chance it to go into another one. Refill your oxygen. Would not be pleasant if things go south. Also, when you're going through here, go through as fast as possible. If you miss collectibles, even though it may be a pain, I'd say go back through. Blue Jinjo, that's just able to breathe underwater. Don't mind me. Especially since this is probably all sewage water, considering how dirty it is. Ironically enough, pretty clear while we're swimming through it. A bit weird, that. Right, let's get back to the surface again. I see another token up there. So we went through that one, came out of that one. Where else have we got? We've got pipes that we can swim through across the bottom there. Let's make our way down and do that. So basically we're getting all the tedium done in this episode. So that was Golden Feathers. Not really worth our time. We were already maxed out. So let's swim back up. We've got more alcoves. We'll make our way around so we don't miss any of them. There was another one over this way, I'm pretty sure. There it is. For some reason I wasn't able to zoom out the camera for a while there. I was tapping down on the right analog stick. Oh, this is going over to a little side-off room. And we have the health. Which is perfect. No, the music's very kooky in here.
Snippet mutants are we. Jigsaw is ours. Fight us you must.
Rude. Dealing with crabs yet again. It never ends. And they look weird. I mean, they're not really that mutant. They've just got one big eye and one big claw. What? I pounded. Excuse you. Right, you know what? Come at me, bro. Right, never mind then. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll shoot you with my many eggs that I have. As a certain famous YouTuber would say, gotta shoot some eggs up your nose. Gotta get more toilet paper. Also from the runaway guys. Oh, okay, that ain't working. They're bundling me. You know what? Okay, I just jumped over them. I am on top of each other. Oh, no. Right. Bap him! There we go. Get out of the water. Alright. No, back. Well, I couldn't backflip in time. Oh, shit. They're comboing me, man. You don't have a lot of invincibility frames in this game, I will admit. Okay, I'm not getting a chance to backflip. That's really bothering me. I wanted the extra height, because I'm not jumping high enough.
Bean Snippet Mutant Zoe, yours is prize.
Well, we got a Jiggy for that. I'm not really doing very well in the combat department, and I'm not messing up my buttons this time. Despite how long it's been since I last recorded this, because of the recent streams I've been doing. And getting stuff edited. Will juggling work? But hey. There we are, now I can get on top. Guessing being in the water was just a bit too low. Spotlight! With the kooky music stew playing while that's going off, I couldn't enjoy the fanfare. Rude. That was everything in this room, wasn't it? It was just a little battle arena. Basically the boss of the level. Probably a radioactive spot. There's a pipe there. Well, you know what? We'll go straight for the middle pipes here. Even though it looks like it's got feathers in it. You never know. A Jinjo could be hiding within. So... there was nothing in here. I'm going to ignore the feathers for now. Why would we need feathers in this level anyway? Like, it's a cavern. We can't exactly fly unless we're supposed to fly up to those alcoves individually. But that seems a bit tedious. Some eggs in this one. Hopefully they're not mutant snippet eggs. Regardless, we just devoured them. Seriously, the way that the shells look like, they remind me of mini eggs, like Cadbury's mini eggs, which are my like guilty pleasure, most favourite like snack sweets to eat. That and milk bowls. Like the little gummy ones, even though that they have like 3 different variants. They're like hard ones, and then you got the gummy ones with powder, and then you just got the normal gummy ones. Like in the Haribo Star Mix. I don't know why I'm talking about sweets, I was just talking about the eggs. I mean, we did get an egg upgrade, so I guess, you know. I've still got... like, my last Easter egg that I have available is the mini egg one. I've been saving them, because once the first third of the year goes by, you can't get mini eggs unless it's, like, maybe Christmas, and you find, like, a big jar of them. Or if you go to, like, as I mentioned before, with the Candy King, Pick and Mix. That's... no, there is no grape there. Right, so we just did all the pipes. There's an extra life there, actually. We might as well grab that since we're here. Okay, I couldn't get out of the water. I still can't get out of the water. That's a bit dumb. I am going to dive, because we still haven't got everything around here yet. We just did all the pipes in the area. I want to go up into this pipe. Look at that sneaky placement! We want that honeycomb, because we could use all the health. Well, I could use all the health, because I'm bloody terrible. It's like you want a Barney with Barney, in this case you want a Banjo with Banjo, and... my obituary will be played on a kazoo. Can I swim up this pipe? No, I can't. We can't marry it up in this shit. Let's swim out of there before we get stuck and drown. Because that would not be pleasant. Let's head back over this way and start going through the alcoves again. In clockwise order. We know which one that we went through last time. It's the green one. Showing you that that is a very contaminated spot. I mean, considering it's at the very back, makes sense. So... swim our way through here, and we want to be as quickly as possible. Because this is the long one. This is for a Jiggy. To be fair, if we grab the Jiggy and drown, we're fine. Except for maybe the notes, but we haven't actually got that many notes at the moment. Right, so turn on a dime and swim back toward the camera. We gotta go, because we are just at free oxygen. No time for dancing. I don't know how you would do that in the water anyway. Get out! On the... okay, I'm not all the way out yet. That's bad. The outer part of the pipe is, like, slightly different. But there we are. We made it. Probably one of the more scarier Jiggies to get, honestly. I know how a lot of people have a fear of drowning. I mean, it's a common fear, to be perfectly honest. You can see how much of a distance you had to go to get that one. But if we continue onwards, there's no alcoves there. We're back to the start. So, I think to finish off, what we're going to have to do is dive straight down to the scariest part of the level. Yeah, this level's got a lot of scary stuff going for it. The way that Clanker looks in the water, just him as a concept. And then we're going to have to go to the deepest depths. And yes, this chain is completely solid, so don't knock into it. And this music! What is this, Resident Evil? It's almost taken us half our oxygen just to get down here. Someone's whistling. It's... Oh, hello! Air bubbles. I need air bubbles. Uh-oh. Ah! I missed it! Uh-oh. This is bad. Ah, no. Oh, stop popping. The problem is, the bloody bubbles are like 2D. So, we're gonna have to... I didn't get it! It popped! Shit! Also, I want to zoom the camera back in. It won't let me. Where is the dude with the bubbles? Oh boy. Every time you get a bubble, you get 2 air units back. Don't pop! Thank you. This is literally how we're living. Hi, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. Yeah, but because they're so janky to grab, we've also got... I haven't even got the Ginger yet. I'm just getting the notes. To be fair, the notes are probably the least of your worries. Because again, in the N64 version, if you die, you got to grab them all again. And if you're spending your time grabbing them, these are probably the last ones you want to get. So if you are doing the rest of the level, probably leave these to last. So if you still drown after grabbing them all, at least then you've got them all. Obviously, I'm on the Xbox 360 version. I don't have to worry about that. But so far, I've kind of pulled myself from the brink. Well, not from the brink, but the brink taking me. Nice. Right, so we're almost done here. Remember, we need to raise Clanker. Get him out of, well, out of the submerged part of the water. We've got the Ginger as well. I don't know how you're breathing down here. It must be magical enough to actually breathe. Right, so what we need to do is make the water push the key by swimming through it. And I think you can just go back and forth. And I also think you got to do it 3 times, but I'm not liking my oxygen levels right now. So I'm going to bail on doing that and try to get some bubbles. Don't drop one in the key. Ah, the camera. Right, give me that. No. Good. Hit the brakes. Basically, once it's right in front of me, that's when I try to dash forward. Okay, I got it. Okay. Safe? This is why I saved this to last. It's so tedious. And the Resident Evil high-pitched ringing doesn't stop until we get out of this zone. Free Clanker! We got an achievement, and that is well worth. Rise, big boy! We have a Jiggy. Now, here's the thing. Even if you've raised him, he won't stay permanently risen unless you grab that Jiggy. That's the flag for doing it. Clanker refresher, you find reward on Clanker's back. So now we just want to swim straight up. Thankfully, Kazooie's swimming prowess is really good for a non-aquatic bird. There we go. Did that in 1. So I'm not completely terrible. Right, so what we need to do is wait until he raises enough, Talon trot our way up, grab the notes, we might as well. We've almost got half of them. $47, bit of a weird number, but hey, we have a Jiggy. I was trying to get off Banjo's back so I could backflip, and there we are. A shoobity-doop, whoop. Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help Clanker. And we'll go do his dental services as well as do the inside and outside of this level in the next episode. You'll see what I mean. We've seen it in the attraction mode. See you guys then.